Welcome to Dunmers Divines.
Zion.
You missed your shot.
I did not. I've been way later.
You have been way later. Yeah. I hope you're ready for today because I've got a plan.
Oh no.
I've got Gladius has got an idea in his head, and you are not going to expect this from me. So.
Alright, so what is Gladius's plan?
I'm gonna follow the plot and talk to the NPCs and level up a little bit faster. That was exactly the reaction I was expecting. Cool. We go and we talk to
Kiranir.
what you
Okay.
said.
Well, so, I imagine Gladius expresses his intentions to Tirmalin.
I think it's like while I'm like attuning with the needle for the magical object I just got. I don't think we recorded that last time. I got a coiling grasp tattoo, and it wasn't a bag of holding. No, it was a bag of holding.
I believe so. Did you have enough coin for both?
No, I did not. I put some coins aside to reserve the bag of holding.
Oh, hold on. I had
So yeah, like while I'm like holding the needle and putting the coiling grasp tattoo on myself, I'm like, so what? Who are we talking to?
He nods and says, well, the requested contact from Caius is Khajiit, by the name of... I'm no good with these Khajiit names, but I think Atiriner. However, in investigating both St. Delen and St. Olms, I wasn't able to establish a direct line of contact with her. I was, however, able to, after a bit of healing and alms, in the process of dispensing some alms and healing on behalf of my Lady Mara, was able to make contact with at least one of the named fellows from the dossier, who mentioned that she is, well, rather being, I should say, pursued by a member of the Census and Excise Bureau. He's been dispensing a request for information on her whereabouts. And given that we are aware she is an associated with smuggling, then perhaps this Duvianus Platorius is part of the reason she's currently more underground.
Oh, so we're going to talk to Devonius.
Well, at least as a suggestion, if we want to find the cat herself, we might first want to deal with this excise official.
Yeah, beat any clues out of him. We're talking about an Imperial agent.
Yes.
We gotta cover our tracks, right? We can't just be nice to them just because we're on the same side.
Well, I mean, of course not. Especially their aims do not align with ours. We are blades that supersedes a mercantile operation such as Census and Excise.
Why did they...
We'd operate under the direct charter of the Emperor himself.
Yeah.
We don't answer to the Imperial Council, which the Census and Excise Bureau operates under governorships, which then indirectly report to the Imperial Council and then the Emperor. We outrank them,
Okay.
suffice to say.
So
And
like,
they don't even need to know it. In fact, perhaps best not to pull rank specifically. however we choose to deal with this, it is well within our mission.
Okay. Where is that person?
From what I can tell, he's been wandering around the St. Dellen Plaza, asking for information.
Okay. What's that? What's the name of the person we're looking for?
We're looking for a Tyranneer, but the Census and Excise agent is Duvianus Platoris.
Okay. What? A Tyranneer.
A Tyranneer, yes.
Smuggler. On the run. Okay. And the say the name of the Census and Excise person.
Duvianus Platoris.
Dubious Platonic. Okay. Census and Excise. Bounty hunter?
You'd best ask him. I simply know the branch he's affiliated with, based on communication with the beggars of the area.
And the branch is Census and Excise.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. I've got a question. He's Census and Excise, right? He's gonna have a badge with his rank on him.
Perhaps.
So not all members of the Imperial administration carry their badges with them at all times, especially in a place where that might put a target on your back, right? Okay.
Certainly, I carry no identifying information as a blade.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Are you good at lying?
I think perhaps it's best if you take point on any conversation.
Okay. Cool. Here's what we're gonna do. You are going to run at this guy when I'm in position, and make it just attack him. Make it look like you're trying to kill him. I push you off and you run away, and then I can tell him some bullshit about how he's been compromised. That I need to know the information. I'm also an Imperial, and I'm also looking for this person, and he's gotta tell me what he knows, and then go to ground because she sent guys after him.
Interesting approach.
I'm hoping your attack will help me sell the urgency, and the fact that I know about both the attack and who he's looking for.
However, given the presence of ordinators in the area, I am most likely to need to invoke divine intervention to escape this situation. If I offer you this aid...
Hold on. Take my Cape of Mount back, attune to it while we're walking there, and you'll be able to vanish. And then we meet back here an hour after.
Understood.
Cool. When I'm in position is when I'm close to him, tying my shoes.
Okay, I will wait for your cue.
Go. And if you do kill him, you can gentle repose him, and we'll figure things out.
Understood.
Okay. Let's go to the I'm just gonna follow you. Like you're an assassin going after him. But I need to be following you because I don't know where we're going.
Okay. He sort of looks over his weapons and says, well, I suppose some assassins use a mace.
I've got, I mean, if you want, I can give you, let's see, halberd, quarterstaff, short sword, fire dagger.
Perhaps the dagger. I could wield a dagger.
Give him the fire dagger. I'm actually, you know, if I'm going for like protector vibes, I'm gonna I'm gonna be wielding my halberd this fight.
Okay.
Like a more like stay away, I'm protecting this person.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So you find yourself climbing the St. Olm's Canton. This place is. You have stepped foot here before. Mara Milo brought you inside of this canton before to the Tanner's Hall. As you wind your way inside the great stone ziggurat, there are a multitude of guilds that you pass. Everything from bakers to...
What's the place called? I'd like to look it up.
St. Olm's.
Okay.
OLMS.
I'm trying to get as many images in my brain.
If you pull up the...
St. Olm's Canton.
If you pull up the Vivek... I mean, because it's just going to look like a canton. But if you pull up the Vivek... Go to folders.
Oh, yeah.
Neon... Morrowind... Or, well, you can click on Vivek directly. Click on Vivek City in general. This is a more dynamic image. So St. Olm's.
So like this is the
That's
arena.
the arena. That's St. Olm's.
Okay. Little port side / shanty town here.
Mm-hmm. Big open plaza, lots of housing.
So like this is more of a like residential, right?
Mm-hmm. Residential and commercial.
Yeah.
Not just directly associated with a great house either. So there's you pass guild halls for brewers and candeliers and bakers, even a flower sellers guild. A broad variety is passed, and people bustle to and fro, entering the different guild fronts and leaving with items in tow. The lower levels seem to mostly be residences. The middle plaza area, more so the guild halls themselves, where presumably a lot of people work. And then the upper levels includes manors. So Tirmalin leads you into the sort of merchant level, and it's not long before you see a very well-dressed Imperial speaking to a Redguard man wearing worn, well-mended clothes. There's a brief conversation between the two in which you see the Imperial pass the man with a bit of gold, and he bows his head. He's wearing a crest of one of the 9 divines, Zenithar, around his neck. Tirmalin.
9 divines, is that an Imperial? Okay, so that's the person, and he was giving gold to a ordinator?
Just a random Redguard.
Hmm?
A Redguard.
Okay, he was just dealing cash.
As you see the Redguard move away, that Imperial man then moves to another person wearing lower class clothes and striking up a conversation. Tirmalin sort of inclines his head slightly and let's see.
I want to
Let's go.
like I'm not gonna immediately go up next to this person and like tie my shoelaces. I'm going to like look around, try to get a sense of what he's doing, and like if he's just randomly talking to people in the crowds, he might be surrounded by people he knows. I'm gonna try to like investigate, basically.
So the area of the canton that you're in has a mostly open space, though there is a lot of crowd. In the center is a sort of cutout that reaches down to a lower level with a large tree growing inside. A little bit of greenery for the inside of the space.
Nice.
So you're trying to basically like eavesdrop on a conversation.
I'm gonna look at the pattern, basically. What the fuck is this guy doing over the course of like 30 minutes?
Okay, so in the course of about 30 minutes, he speaks with about 6 different people. It seems like he's explicitly targeting, or rather, like, approaching, always, he's the one initiating a conversation, someone wearing very working class type of clothes. So, always well-mended clothes that probably weren't even purchased new. People who are here to work, people here who are here to like earn their living. Definitely nobody that looks like a servant of a great house here to purchase supplies, or even like remotely close to noble. He also doesn't approach anyone wearing any kind of tribunal temple markings. He's speaking to a diverse range of people. Red Guards, Khajiit, Argonians, Nords, Imperials, basically anyone that fits the class that he is trying to speak with.
And like but he himself is wearing this like official looking clothing.
It's fine clothes. It doesn't look like any kind of like specifically official thing. He does have an amulet of Zenithar, which if you want to roll religion.
Yeah, I'd like to roll religion. Okay, 10 on religion, but I rolled a 15 on investigation.
Okay. I think that'll probably account for as much information as it gave you about the pattern that he seems to be giving.
Okay.
Zenithar, you're pretty sure is the imperial god of commerce, merchants and the like. But he is an imperial deity. But
like he's just talking to random strangers.
Yeah. Do you try to get close enough to eavesdrop on the conversation?
I'm gonna catch the last of the conversation while I move towards this person and tie my shoes. So like, I know the attack is coming in a few seconds, so it doesn't give me a lot of time to eavesdrop, but I am going to use that time to eavesdrop.
Yeah, but just also, every person that he has spoken with, he has passed at least a few silver coins to in the course of the conversation.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't tell if this is a comrade or not. I'm getting mixed signals, but it's still a good plan, I guess. If it was, if only I had selected deception at first level.
Yeah. No. So as you approach, he's speaking with a tall Bosmer woman, and he says to her, "Then go with the grace of Zenithar, my sister, and I wish you well in all of your workings today. Once again, if you find my dear friend Adhiranir, I am most worried about her, as I haven't heard from her in several weeks. Just let me know." And the Bosmer woman nods and says, "I'll try my best. I don't know anyone named that, but there's only so many Khajiit around." She walks off.
He's just getting informants on. Oh. I don't I'm wearing too heavy armor to look like a commoner. I look like I have the means to buy the plate armor. So I'm not. Besides, I don't need a few silver. It's fine. I'm already. We already have one con going with this person. I tie my shoelace, and it's the same for performance and deception. I rolled performance for when he attacks. I'm going to I'm gonna use some of the stuff I learned about public fighting and being impressive from the arena. So that's why I rolled performance instead of deception too. So it's gonna be something like he runs towards him. I'm gonna minor illusion the scream of someone who's he's got a dagger, and then I'm gonna tackle Tiermelin before he's able to get to him, and I'm hoping Tiermelin's face is hidden.
He does have a cloak up. He's still very tall, very obviously an Altmer.
Yeah, they're big guys.
Yeah, well, they're very tall guys. Skinny, but big.
Yeah.
And so you see his hooded form approaching.
Halt, villain! You shall not kill this man today. And I call ordinators to me.
Okay, so first your charisma check.
Performance 16.
Okay, that's good. So I think with a 16,
last thing, I don't. The reason I did this whole setup was to try to get advantage on my deception check. If we're counting as him giving me the help action to convince Dubious Platonic, then I rolled a 19.
Okay, all right. So Tiermelin does make an aborted attempt, pretty sloppy attack with the dagger in doing so, and as several ordinators in the crowd turn towards the altercation and begin moving closer, and while you wield the halberd, he whispers the activation of the Cape of Montebank and disappears. In doing so, what's his name? Duvianus takes a step back and puts a hand to his chest. The ordinators converge and immediately isolate all the people in the area. One approaches you and in the rough voice of a Dunmer says, "What was that? How are you involved in this?"
I reach down to Dubious and I'm like, "Come with me if you want to live." I turn to the ordinator and I'm going to say, I just prevented this man's murder. He's working on the side of justice with me. Sloppy response time, I gotta say, but glad you were here. And I'm gonna tap his shoulder, and I'm just trying to radiate authority of hey, we prevented the crime, so there's no need to do a report. But also you suck at your job, so let me get on with mine.
Dude, make a charisma check on that. No advantage.
I don't think it's persuasion.
It's definitely either performance or deception.
Yeah. I'm going into the character, so I'm gonna roll performance again. Do I get advantage from?
So after being grilled by the ordinators for about 30 minutes, the both of you are separated and witness statements are given.
I retain my rights to remain silent, but I keep an eye on.
Okay, it takes you closer to an hour then. The ordinators keep repeating, "We just need a description of the events as they passed, and then we can let you go."
Okay, here's what happened. I think the Simon reflex of like don't talk to cops applies a little bit less without lawyers and Miranda rights. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna give them something, and then I go towards Dubious. I'm looking left and right, and I'm gonna say, we don't have much time.
Yes, of course. What?
You've got to get out of the city right away. Tyranneer got powerful friends, and and they've sent someone after you. Maybe multiple someones.
She's just supposed to be a smuggler.
She's related to someone big, I think. There's a bounty on your head. Give me everything you've got on her and get out of town.
Not much. Here, take this. The informants that I have know to look for someone wearing the amulet of Zenithar, if nothing else.
I grab it.
All I've heard is that she's most likely somewhere in this canton. Someone mentioned something about the sewer system, but I'm hoping for either a confirmation of that or perhaps a different avenue before I pursue that particularly any further. Ugh. But I will report back to my superiors that this is a more dangerous mission than I should be authorized to partake in. Thank you.
I turn to him and I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder. I'm going to say, I was never here. You never saw me.
Of course, the Ordinators handled it very well.
Yes, and I'm gonna I'm going to say also, I know you have more information than this. I know who you've been talking to, and I know that you're keeping some more from me, and you're going to tell me right now.
I swear.
23 on intimidation.
I swear, that's all that I know. It seems like she's running mostly with Thieves Guild types, so they're fairly tight-lipped, and they mostly keep to themselves. Most of the common folk don't have any idea. I've been here days, and no one knows anything more than just, yeah, I've seen a Khajiit around here a few times, but...
Where? Where she is where she's coming out of the sewers, where she's seen.
Well, she's been seen around the city in general, or at least Khajiit have been. Most non-cat folk will just ignore the casual Khajiit, assume that it's someone's slave. But all I know is there was a sighting coming out of the sewer system in the northwestern underworks here in this canton.
See, that's what that's all you needed to do. So I've got an amulet of merchant
Zenithar, which he does take a moment and he places a hand on you and says, I've been saying this all day, but for you I'll actually mean it. May Zenithar guide you, and may your words speak his truth. And you feel a little pulse. So you have what is that? That's
bless?
No, I'm giving you the eagle splendor.
Ooh. That lasts for 1 hour. Advantage on all charisma.
Checks and saving throws.
Checks and saving throws. Very nice. Very nice.
Just since
yeah.
You did well. You had a nice little situation.
Cool. I'm immediately going to head to the northwest part of this canton, or at least what I think is the northwest part of this canton. Okay, I'm gonna look up to the sky for where the sun is, and I'm gonna roll survival and hope it's low difficulty.
Well, you are inside. It's a structure.
Okay, I'm gonna look towards a window to see the angle of where the sun is.
You come sort of close to the tree structure, which does have like an open skylight. sky, and it looks like it's about noon. The shadows are mostly up and down.
Cool. I'm gonna go straight to the northwest, and I'm gonna go straight to the first crate that I can see, and head in the sewers in heavy armor. I rolled 10 in survival.
Okay, cool. So you make your way down through the levels of the canton. So you pass the residential districts into what is known as the underworks first. So you can see several small ash pits are scattered throughout, as well as a few tribunal shrines. There are still some businesses down here, as well as
in the sewers.
dwellings. This isn't quite the sewer level. This is like the underworks level, and then the canal works. The sewer level is beneath it. So you make your way through. The rumble of rushing water is around you while you're down here, though, and the citizenry looks much more in hard times than even the common workers in the wasteworks levels. But you make your way to what you assume to be the northwest corner, and in fact do find a grate down into the sewers.
Okay. Armor of Agathis. Cool. You want more cards than those? I noticed that those are your old, the ones from the previous dungeon. I've got the magic item cards if you want to.
Yeah, we'll maybe use some of those a little bit. Do need some figurines though.
Cool. Let's take 5.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go grab Tirmalin, even if I have to wait an hour. So that he's coming with me into sewers.
Smart. Okay, so you no longer have Eagle Splendor then. Since you told Timberland that you'd wait an hour.
I'm gonna go straight in the sewers without Tirmalin.
Okay.
All right. Gladius is going into the sewers.
Excellent. So, Gladius.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, where is Gladius? Thought he was.
He was right here.
He was right here. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, I got him here.
Yeah, cool. All right. Okay. Armor of Agathis. Are there images for what the sewers look like in Morrowind, or no?
This is fine.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a sewer.
So I don't know how much flavor goes into like. Okay, I am going to detect poison and disease.
Okay. What's the range on that?
I believe it's concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, a inch of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, so there's dysentery in the sewer.
Cool. See, that's a good way to go. Gladius is also thinking, hey, maybe this smuggler has some sleeping drugs or like or like paralyzing weapons, or like they might be smuggling something illegal that would ping on detect poison. So that's what I'm concentrating on. And cool. And I'm gonna I think Gladius is thinking mostly about like maximizing his time with the like the bonus of Eagle Splendor, and Gladius is gonna make a lot of noise and just call out. I pull up my file so that I know exactly what it's spelled like. Adir Ranier. And I'm gonna and I'm gonna just actually no. Smugglers very likely to run away if they hear someone who knows their name and occupation, even if they're like, you've got to come under my protection. But I am very intimidating right now with the persuasion, and she knows somebody is looking for her. So if I can persuade her I'm not that person. I'm gonna go silent. I'm not gonna yell, but I am like any encounter that I come across. Gladius is looking for a way to like avoid or socialize.
Okay, so to be clear, this particular division of the sewers, there's a grate over here as well as a wall. It would be very difficult for you to pass through that as well as here. From where you stand, you can't see any way to progress forward since you don't have eyes on this door. You do, however, see someone in some kind of cloak, sort of huddled here with some, trash detritus around them, likely from meals or basically squatting in this space.
I jump over to this person and I'm gonna lean down and say, "Hey, friend. Don't wanna cause trouble or
As their head raises, you see growths all over their flesh.
I didn't detect that. Poison and disease.
That's true. They definitely have a disease that you've never recognized in their body. You could tell from a distance.
From 30 feet, right?
From 30 feet, yes. So you could tell that this person had some kind of disease. It's not one that you've previously encountered.
Okay.
Do you get? How close are you willing to get to them with that knowledge?
Okay. You also identify the kind of poisonous creature or disease in each case. What kind of disease is this?
It has a distinctly it's hard to tell the difference between very, very powerful magics and divine diseases.
It's a blighted disease is what I'm getting.
Yes.
It
is it feels stronger than any blight disease that you felt. Like the magics behind it feel even more like corruptive and coming from a place of stronger magic.
Okay, I'm not gonna jump over to this person anymore.
Okay. Okay, so you're staying on this side.
Yes, please.
Okay. In that
I'm
case,
gonna say, hello, friend. Are you all right?
the hunched form stumbles to its feet, and I want you to forget the scarring on it, but otherwise it is going to resemble this
The flesh golem. Okay.
As it stumbles to its feet, its limbs are out of proportionate to each other and have bulbous tumors expanding and reaping brown pus.
Okay. I'm not getting the. I know a flesh golem isn't an undead, but a construct. Yeah. Does Gladius have the knowledge that contradicts this if I roll religion or arcana?
Roll religion, yeah. Also,
okay.
Side note: do you have a favorite color? Gianna is asking.
Oh yeah, I love green. Cool. I rolled a 0 on Arcana, but you asked for religion, so I'm gonna roll a different roll.
Okay.
3.
And you're trying to determine.
Undead?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
It certainly looks like an undead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Cool. My initiative? I'm not I'm like halberd out.
Unless you are trying to run from this fight, because you are going to be moving faster than it. But like, if you want to try to fight it, you can fight it.
Oh, I would love to run from this fight.
Okay, cool. So you run away from the corpus beast. As you keep running, you do spot a door further into the sewer. It seems like the only non-dead end in this space.
Cool. I'm gonna jump over the waters gracefully.
I guess roll athletics.
14?
Yeah.
23. Sorry, I've got my non-attunement belt.
Okay. As you dash into the door, I'm just going to reuse this token. Different person. Gollum is behind you. You still hear the moans, but they don't seem to be getting too much closer to you, or at least not with speed. You see a small entrance with a wooden door with torches outside of it. Standing outside is a woman, Breton, who is sort of looking around and says, "Oh, hello."
What? Okay, I'm looking for a Khajiit. So, I'm gonna say,
I like cats too.
Okay. Do I detect poison or we've
no poison, no well, okay.
We've established certain drugs to register as poisons, and I'm getting a drug.
There's some moon sugar in this system for sure. Might be skooma, might be moon sugar, but some variant of that drug.
I'm gonna look back and say, there's a monster right there, right?
Oh yes, they don't bother us much here.
Okay.
The Skooma cat provides.
Huh?
The Skooma cat provides all.
Okay.
Speaking of, have you seen
keep going.
any sweet kitties? The only way forward is through, and she holds out a staff and covers the door and says, "Have you seen any sweet kitties?"
Please get out of my way, and I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Okay.
It's a very polite intimidation, but it is I'm moving forward here. I like, yeah. With advantage, 23.
She says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You must already know the Skooma cat. I didn't mean to cause you any trouble." Oh yeah, sure.
I'm running.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. This is weird.
Inside is a shrine. There's a few more folks. One.
Khajiit?
None of them are Khajiit. No.
Cool, I keep running.
There is a large statue in the center of a man wearing a dapper suit with a staff.
Shilgorat?
Perhaps.
Can I roll religion?
Sure.
Cool. 12.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Sheogorath.
Cool.
This is a shrine of his.
Like that's like the depression and mania god of madness, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't have time for this.
Okay. Some of his followers call out to you, but this way's also a dead end. But you run out of the shrine after a few wrong turns. One of them is calling, "Ooh, shiny, shiny!" And another one says, "You're in here. I know who you are. You can't keep doing this. You'll never get away with it." That doesn't seem to be following you. You proceed from out of there and are left in sort of a maze of sewer that doesn't have necessarily a clear direction.
Gladius isn't smart enough to put his hand to a wall and then like do that. So I think Gladius is is my sense poison and disease pinging on anything else? Still dysentery in the
30 feet. At first, just the dysentery in the water. But after wandering for a few minutes, you detect about 30 feet back the poison of moon sugar and skooma. And as you move, it stays about 30 feet. And then 25, 20. You hear, or perception.
I start to dash.
Okay.
Hold on. Perception. Yes.
Yeah, you don't hear anything else. It seems almost as if there is just moving moon sugar right behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna hold action to use my coiling grasp tattoo to stop this person 10 feet away from me. If they move in, if they close that distance some more.
Okay, so you start running, but you're keeping your action held continuously, so you can't dash.
Yeah, I can't dash.
So you begin to run, moving at your normal 40 feet movement through the labyrinth of the sewers, but still you feel the skooma and moon sugar moving closer and closer and closer to you. 25, then 20, and then 15, and then 10.
Okay, cool.
I
turn around, I coiling grasp tattoo.
You see a female Khajiit bent low, wearing dark clothes that seem to almost blend in with the stone of the sewers. Even the blade she bears in her hand is darkened with ash to not glint in light.
Cool. I'm gonna. Is it possible to cancel my attack, or to at least ask if it's possible for me to not do the force damage that comes with the grapple?
I'll let you dismiss the force damage as you turn around and let go of the spell.
Cool. DC strength save against flat 14.
That's a fail.
Cool. This person is grappled, can use an action to try to escape the grapple. It's athletics or acrobatics, DC 14.
Okay. The Khajiit's lips pull back and reveal her fangs, and she says, "Little Dunmer lost in the sewers."
Hey friend, I got the census and excise person off of your back. My name's Gladius. It's nice to meet you.
Her ears went from fully pressed back against her full to one sort of flicking forward and with some interest, but still very hesitant body language.
I've got the coiling outstretched mass of grasping hands that is grabbing her by the scruff of the neck, but I have not drawn my halberd. I'm holding up my hands sort of defensively, and I'm going to say but you are right, I am kind of lost and I will have trouble getting out of here. So I'm so
she is
why
still squirming, and as you finish asking your question.
Maybe we can resolve this simply and I can get out of your hair.
She, as you finish asking your question, is able to slide out of the grasp of the tentacles, but still...
I'm gonna go with hands.
Hands?
Yeah.
Okay. But still stays a step back from you and says, "Taxman is gone?"
Taxman's gone.
Squealed back to the little piggies in his offices, his high towers.
Yeah. I told him you had powerful friends, and I got a friend to play the assassin, so he's scared out of town.
It would seem that Adhiranir does in fact have powerful friends. She puts the dagger away and loses some of her combat stance. Her ears are more forward and attentive, but she still stays several feet back.
Okay. 10 feet back?
10, yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna hold action to grapple her if she Oh, I've got a question. Does my since I've got the coiling grasp, does my threatened area with that count as being an area 15 feet around me?
For the purposes of what?
Grabbing someone as they try to run away without disengaging.
I think, given that you're functionally activating a spell here,
Mm-hmm.
so unless it lists one of unless it mentions that it can be done as a reaction,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it counts as an attack of opportunity.
Cool. I'm gonna hold my action to do that if she runs away or lunges at me.
Okay.
It's a very defensive. I just
she's sheathed her dagger, but much like an Argonian, a Khajiit is never unarmed.
Yeah. Do I detect poison or disease?
Skooma and moon sugar, but it doesn't seem like it's in her system.
Okay.
He's a little in her system, but not much.
Got it.
Less than
Okay.
the Sheogorath cultists.
Yeah, she's got a bit in her system, and also some pouches that she's
Yes.
been. Okay, got it. And she's been living in the sewers, and she doesn't have any disease.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good immune system. Doesn't need my nail hands. I'm going to say, Listen, I just want to know what you know about Ashlanders. I'm an Ashlander myself, and I'm looking for my people. I've been like I got kidnapped and brought up by some Imperials. I'm just, you know, I was told you knew about Ashlanders and their religion and the Neverim cult by... Don't worry about it.
The Nerevarine cult is stories for little kitties, like sweet meats to put them to sleep. But the Ashlanders make good trade. Their coin is low, but their goods are high. They frequently are on the edges of exploring the Dunmer ruins.
Okay, hold on. I take out my book, my quill and my ink. Okay. Boo, you feel a good day draw. Okay. Okay, cool. I hope that never are Azura's chosen will return, cast down by the false god, and will cast down the false gods of the tribunal, cast out outlanders, and repair the roads.
Restore the old ways, yes, repair roads.
Repair the roads, yeah! Okay, so you're like Ashlanders, good traders, is what I heard.
Yes, well, some of them. Those that can be found near the coasts, generally more so. They have need of goods and don't answer to imperial law.
So their attacks free. Okay. Oh, for smuggling. Got it. Okay, what else were you telling me?
They frequently sell to Tyranneer and her sort items from Dwemer ruins, easily scavenged by warriors like them, less so by clever little Khajiit with light fingers.
Huh. Maybe it's in my blood. Sell Dwemer artifact. Okay.
That said, the Zainab are the most likely to deal with a Tyranneer and her sort.
Zainab tribe?
Yes, the Ahamusa are poor. The Arabimsum are
Okay,
violent.
hold on. Okay, the Zainab is merchants. The
Ahamusa rarely have goods.
Ahamusa poor? Okay.
Rarely have items worthy of trade.
And the violent ones?
Arabimsum.
Handsome. Okay.
The worst traders, though, are...
They're the violent ones, right?
Yes, but violence sometimes requires goods. Still, more dangerous. But
Okay.
the Urshalaku simply refuse Outlanders' presence in their lands.
Ereshiraku.
Urshalaku.
Sherlock Holmes.
They are Nerevarine cultists, more so than others, from what I can tell. At least, so the Zainab say.
Cultists. Okay. Okay. Do you
Sure.
so do you know anything about the Neverar prophecies?
No, simply that believing in Nerevar more strongly means you're less likely to trade.
Huh? Oh, okay. So there's a scale of like religious purity to willingness to trade with outsiders. Okay, okay. Those guys are like up in the north.
North and east.
Okay, okay.
Most of the less hospitable areas of the island.
I'm gonna try to remember if any of those ring a bell more than others. Because I, like, one of those tribe names might have been, like, my family name, or, like, a word I heard a lot as a child, so I'm trying to have a flashback.
Okay.
And I'm doing so with raw intelligence.
Do it. I was gonna suggest history, but that's the same.
That is the same, I rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah, no,
Do-
none of these really ring a bell.
Are there any of them that do the opposite of ringing a bell? Like, never talk to those dirty Sherlock Holmes.
Well, with a 7, no.
Okay, got it.
All of this is new information to you.
Okay.
She says, is that the only questions you have for a Tyrannier?
Okay. Ashlanders, they say the tribunal stole their powers from question mark. Do you know who in the Ashlanders religion, who the tribunal stole their powers from?
That I do not know. The details of their religion are irrelevant to me.
Okay. So you trade a lot of Dwemer stuff with them. What? And they buy just general survival supplies?
Food, potions,
Okay.
especially.
Okay. Buy.
Potions of cure blight are worth their weight in gold to Ashlanders.
Oh, cool. You got someone new?
Well, of course.
All right. How much do they cost?
In the city, not too much, but in the wilderness, they're priceless.
Give. Okay. Oh, can I buy them off of you?
Down here, well, I suppose you've cleared up the situation with the census and excise officer. Roll persuasion.
Okay. I've got the Eagle Splendor. That's a 19.
Okay. And you, what's your rank in Thieves Guild?
I'm a footpad.
Okay, so that's your second level. Cool. Alright, because I need to check this because the pricings I did change after I wrote this down. Anticipating scion, diseases. Okay. Potion. Your level. Okay. So she's going to ask for 108 gold per potion of cure blight.
Oh, sorry?
108.
Okay, cool. How many you got?
I have several. How much coin do you have?
I'll buy 6.
Then they're yours.
108.
Times 6, so that's 648.
Cool. I've got 30. 33 gold pieces left.
Okay.
Cool. And I have 6 potions of cure blight. Let's go! Okay, cool.
She, as you're changing hands and packing the potions into your bag,
Okay, so hold on. How much are they worth in the Ashlands?
Well, Adiraner has found that the thing they are most worth is access to the tribe in the first place. But the goods that they will sell you can be sold for even more in other ports.
Okay.
Gold is a
And they sell,
rare.
they sell Dunmer stuff. Got it. Cool. Thank you.
As you're packing the potions into your bag, she sort of stiffens and her tail ceases its movement. She lets out an involuntary and points a clawed digit into your bag and says, "What is that?" She's pointing at the statue.
This I took it from the dude. You want it?
Dude? Which dude? No! Keep it away from me. No, not the Amulet of Zenithar. She's pointing at the ash statue that you had taken from the 6th house base.
I think I sold that one.
Did you?
Let me check. Hunting trap, manacles, hooded lantern, tent, bell, healing, herbalist kit, silk pillow, guild rank, decanter, Ajira's bird, caltrops, medallion of thoughts, holy symbol, yeah, I sold it.
Oh, shit. Or at least got rid of it somehow, because I don't think I would have had anybody buy it from you necessarily, but...
As part of like the smuggling, right? They were like, we can sell those, and I was like, cool, I'm putting mine back in there. I don't like having it around. Or sold it, it's whatever.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess never mind. She does not see that in your pack. Cool. Do you ask her any other questions?
I am gonna say, okay, if you have any more information about like the lands they live on or their practices or stuff like this, I can give you this dossier. This is the amount of information the Imperial Blades have on you.
I've told you all I know, but...
Can I roll persuasion?
Sure.
I'm like yeah. Okay. But this time it was a 15 with advantage.
She says, I've told you all I know of Nerevarine cultists and Ashlanders.
Okay. Cool. I give her the. Oh, can I roll insight to?
Yeah, sure.
Like. To maybe see what sort. I rolled a 5. Cool.
Okay, that's for sure all that you know.
Cool.
Or all that you can tell. She seems like she's telling the truth.
I'm like, oh yeah, you're where can I find the Thieves Guild in this city? It says your Thieves Guild right here. Like I point to the dossier.
Are you guild? Or
Yeah, I'm a Padfoot.
well, perhaps it's best if you wait for another guild representative to push you towards Jim Stacy. I don't think you're ready to meet the gentleman.
Okay. Okay. I just gave you that dossier for free. You could at least tell me where I can find like the point of a point of contact.
Theron lives in St. Dellen. you already had that in here. Hopefully you wrote it down. Nad's Theron.
Nad's Farron. Okay, Nad's Farron is Thieves Guild. Cool. Okay. Alright, Vivek.
Illicit substance use. Oh, everyone uses illicit substance.
Nad's Farron is Thieves Guild. Cool.
Here and there does feel
Delden Canton.
a little bad for her Dunmer friend, as you have been quite helpful dealing with the tax man and giving me this. There's nothing that you wish to know that only a smuggler might know?
Oh.
This dossier seems to lean on that end of things.
Oh yeah, illicit substances.
Well,
Oh yeah, okay. So they may help track population satisfaction. Well, like that's moon sugar, right?
yes.
Okay.
Admittedly, demand has been lower, especially outside of the cities.
So like Ashlanders wanted less and less.
Less Ashlanders, more. It's hard to move product, and
Because
it's hard to say why.
You ever
My network is not the only one, and previously we could make sales with smaller distributors in multiple areas, but they've clammed up. They won't talk to us.
you ever transport some like little red figurines?
Me? No, but I have seen something like that in, well, the goods of those who will close their doors to us now.
Huh. What are those?
I don't know,
Okay, so smugglers.
but they won't work with Thieves Guild smuggling, at least.
Smugglers with red talismans are isolating.
There's one thing smugglers like to do, it's talk, but these smugglers, they're quiet, like kitties with sweetmeats on Moon Day.
Is there anyone like that in the city?
Most of Atyranir's former contacts are scattered throughout the coastline. I could.
Okay, what's the nearest one who's climbed up?
Your map.
Alright. Hand over my map.
She makes a mark and says, "They haven't spoken to me in 6 months. Used to be one of my best buyers."
Name?
You're going to be talking to them? Adherenor finds this unlikely.
Well, a name can help find this person.
Well, I gave you the location of the cavern that is their smuggling network.
Okay. Name? Just so that I can say, hey, I'm like, I know enough to know your name. I'm not
Drevele Lethry.
Okay. Smuggler Drevele. Lethry. Hideout location. Okay, hold on. Where's the hideout?
She marks it as Adamasartis, and it's on the
Cave location. Map. Well, I hope I'll remember what that is. Big map.
big map. Do I not have the big map in here? That would be very silly to not have the big map in here. Hold on. I think I sent it to you on Discord at some point.
Yes.
So let's open up Discord because I think for some reason.
Okay, so why is it unlikely that they'll talk to me?
They won't talk to me.
Oh yeah, that's fair. The slavers?
In times past, no.
They'll talk. Cool. I'm like, okay, you need anything else? You good?
Are you? You have been good, friend. I'll walk you out through the school of cats people.
Thank you.
Which, as the two of you walk through the shrine, several of the cultists see her and fall to their knees and beg, please, please, please.
I'm gonna drop the amulet of Xanathar here.
Okay.
Just to be a little sacrilegious to both deities at the same time.
They do let her pass. They don't touch her, but they do beg for skooma and sugar from her.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go and reunite with Tirmalin, and we're gonna go to talk to some smugglers, because we've talked to all of the contacts we had. Cool. The smuggler place is very close, and shit, I should have asked if they moved around. Well, with the magical product, I should be able to sense it with sense magic if it's not protected with layers of metal and stuff. Cool. I don't think I've got anything else to do right now.
After debriefing Tirmalin, he nods along and says, yes, perhaps a quick stop to this smuggler hideout would be valuable intel. I can certainly see traveling with you, despite the fact that we've now completed technically the breadth of our mission. Besides, clearing out some smugglers is always good work. Just because we serve the Emperor doesn't mean I can't always do some head cracking in the name of Mara.
Yeah. Does Mara have have something against? I like Mara is like a nourishing, healing type.
Certainly not an advocate of those that might smuggle drugs or anything else that would hurt her people.
Okay. What's she about? What domains domains does she have?
Mara is
Life?
love incarnate. Bonds, truly of the soul. So, from your conversation with him, which he expounds upon her many mercies as you travel, life, light, and Pointy Hat's love domain.
That's an oath.
That's an oath.
But
well,
I've written down love domain already,
yeah.
like life and
let's see, she wouldn't be
light.
nature.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's effects.
Peace too. Peace makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, this is how you know. This is probably a nice coded god. God.
Peace, life, light.
Yeah. Boom. Okay. Yeah. I still have a moment when we're crossing the bridge out of Vivek, where I'm like, can't stay in the big city forever. You're gonna have to go back in the wilderness, and it's okay. You can do this. You can do this. Come on. And I'm like, I turn to Tirmalin and I say, we finished the mission. We're done with the mission, right? We can just, I mean,
If you say so.
I'm gonna make a charisma saving throw for the fear effect of nature, and I think on a 8 or higher, I'm good to go in. Okay, 16. No. There's potentially slaves that are being smuggled. That I would be breaking my oath. I have to face my fears. And I turn around and I say, I stride confidently into the out of the city, but I stride confidently when with Chamberlain stepping a couple of steps in front of me.
I think that's a good place to leave it off for today then. It's almost 1.
Cool. Star, I feel like you have all of the steps of the quest line really well prepared and neatly organized, and it's nice to sometimes just follow the plots. Cause you're you've gotten so good at improv from the years and years of me going completely off the trail, but it's but you also have a very good rhythm when we're on the tracks, you know. Yeah, that's you had so many little details, putting ash on the dagger to to make sure it doesn't glint in the dark when you're fighting. That was lovely. And
By the way, I should have had you pull up Adherenier's image. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. My wish is, more images.
Yeah. And, yeah.
Oh.
So that's her.
Okay.
And then that is Doobie on a split.
Yeah, the guy scared away. Yeah.
Julia.
I'll remember.
That's the guy that you saved from the corner club, who had just murdered a guy.
Oh yeah.
And Mira Milo.
I don't remember.
That's the temple priestess.
Temple priestess, who's okay, cool.
Stirring Hard Heart, the Fighters Guild.
Guild. Oh, he looks like an asshole.
And then that's Trebonius. The Archmage who told you to find the secret of the disappearance of the dwarves.
Thank you. You have to remind me of who those. But cool. That helps me have an image for some of those characters that I'm gonna be able to remember. Cool. Then my wish is already. I think my wish is for for you to tell me
prompt for those,
prompt to get me those images, or I don't know, if you have them open and pulled up, and I see ahead of time, that might make things easier. But yeah, very. Yeah. What's your?
I think my star. I think probably the thing I most love about playing with you is even when you say stuff like, "All right, I'm gonna do things entirely by the book," you still find like ways of accomplishing a task that like I don't necessarily expect.
Yeah.
Like foiled assassination attempt is not necessarily something I prepped for, but like it was beautiful. It worked super well. I love the creativity. Like I had a couple of different like things. Like I had been anticipating you speaking with him, but I was still able to use that because I was still able to describe you speaking with other people. So yeah, just the spontaneity continues to be great. There's a great balance of spontaneity and trying to find the plot.
Yeah, if I've learned anything from making plans in D&D, if explaining to an NPC they're part of the plan and the overall plan takes more than 2 minutes, the plan's not gonna work. If it takes more than 2 minutes worth of explanations, there is a flaw in there that the GM has already spotted and is going to use. So I was like, short, sweet and simple. You, assassin, mount back, get out of here. Me, I'm like, come with me if you want to live. And we're good.
And I think wish is for you to have some fun thrashing some smugglers.
Yay. I will. Tomorrow morning?
Yeah. What did you think of the little shrine to Sheogorath in the sewers?
Religion is the moon sugar of the masses. I'm like the Gladius has a lot of thoughts, but also is like, Gladius's like theoretical, like my understanding of leftist theory has very little to do with like religion, because it's a it feels like a competing source of divine power to my oath, right? Like it feels like so many of those religions have contradictory terms to, so it feels like it doesn't feel like know your enemy, because I can hang out with Tirmalin, who's like a healer of Mara, and be like, yeah, we're on the same well, Gladius can think they're on the same side for a little while at least, but I forgot where I was going. I don't know how to interact with a lot of poor lower class people needing mental health help and addiction help and religious and spiritual help, and I can't adequately provide those, and in some ways trying to impose my potential solutions on them might break my oath, because it's me coming in and taking charge does not respect the will of the people in that, so I'm this is something for a someone with a different skill set, and I'm sorry guys, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go grab some slaves and help them. So it was weird and awkward. In the I was running past the encounter, but the whole time I was there's a depth of story there that you know, I told Frey at the start I was gonna focus on the plot, and like they were creepy enough that I was like, I'm not getting distracted.
One of the great things about taking public transit for years is that you get pretty good experience with people who probably do need mental health services, and there's probably better uses for that than repeating things you remember people yelling on the bus for your God of Madness scene, but there's probably worse ways to do that. This is an actual, like, these are experiences I've had from real people struggling with these things.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Cherigorov has one method of helping them.